Welcome back to USA Coin, your one-stop channel for rare coins, history, and hidden treasures in your pocket. Today, we're counting down the top 10 most valuable $1 coins from the USA, packed with amazing history and shocking prices. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Now, let's dive in. First up, the Warren G. Harding dollar coin was released as part of the United States Mint's Presidential Dollar Coin Program, which began in 2007 and honored each deceased U.S. president in the order they served. Warren G. Harding, the 29th President of the United States, served from 1921 until his death in 1923. His coin was officially issued in 2014. It features a portrait of Harding on the obverse, designed and sculpted by Michael Gaudioso, with inscriptions including Warren G. Harding, 29th President, and 1921 to 1923. The reverse of the coin features the Statue of Liberty, which was standard across all coins in the presidential series. The edge of the coin includes inscriptions such as the year of minting, the mint mark, and the mottos E pluribus unum and In God We Trust. The coin was minted in Philadelphia P, Denver D, and San Francisco S, with the S minted coins being specially produced as proofs for collectors. In terms of history, Warren Harding's presidency is often remembered for his advocacy of a return to normalcy after World War I, as well as for scandals that emerged after his death, such as the Teapot Dome scandal. Despite his short-term and posthumous controversies, the coin pays tribute to his role as a U.S. president. As for value, the Warren G. Harding dollar coin generally holds low numismatic value in circulated condition. Most regular strike coins from the Philadelphia and Denver mints are worth face value $1 if circulated. However, uncirculated examples, especially in high grades like MS-66 or MS-67, can command a slight premium, usually ranging from $2 to $6 depending on the market. Proof versions from the San Francisco Mint, which were sold in collector sets, typically range in value from $3 to $8. However, certain error varieties, such as coins with missing edge lettering or double-edge inscriptions, can be worth significantly more. These errors are rare and highly collectible, with values that can exceed $50 or even $100 depending on the error and condition. The Harding dollar coin is made of a manganese brass-clad composition, giving it a golden appearance, though it contains no actual gold content. While not rare in the traditional sense, these coins are part of a historically important and educational series that helps preserve the legacy of American presidents. Collectors often seek them to complete full presidential dollar sets, and pristine or error examples are always in demand among numismatists. Next up, the James Monroe dollar coin was issued in 2008 as part of the U.S. Mint's Presidential Dollar Coin Program, which honored each deceased U.S. president in order of service. James Monroe, the 5th President of the United States, served from 1817 to 1825 and is best known for the Monroe Doctrine, a key piece of American foreign policy asserting opposition to European colonialism in the Americas. Monroe's era is also referred to as the Era of Good Feelings, marked by national unity and political stability following the War of 1812. He was a founding father, a diplomat, and served as Secretary of State and Secretary of War before becoming president. The obverse, front of the coin, features a portrait of James Monroe, designed and sculpted by Joseph Mena, with inscriptions that include his name, 5th President, and the years of his presidency, 1817 to 1825. The reverse, back of the coin, features the Statue of Liberty, a design that is standard across all coins in the presidential $1 series, created by artist Don Everhart. The coin also features edge lettering, which includes the year of issue, the mint mark, P, D, or S, and the inscriptions E pluribus unum and In God We Trust. The James Monroe dollar was minted at all three U.S. mints, Philadelphia P, Denver D, and San Francisco S, with the San Francisco coins being proof versions for collectors. In terms of value, the James Monroe dollar coin is not rare in circulated condition and generally holds only face value, $1. However, uncirculated coins in mint condition can carry a small premium, especially for collectors building complete sets. A typical uncirculated Monroe dollar might sell for $2 to $4, while high-grade examples graded MS-66 or MS-67 by coin grading services like PCGS or NGC can be worth $10 to $20 or more, depending on demand and condition. The proof versions from San Francisco, which have a mirror-like finish and were sold in special collector sets, usually trade for $3 to $6. Next up, the Rutherford B. Hayes dollar coin was released in 2011 as part of the United States Mint's Presidential Dollar Coin Program, which ran from 2007 to 2016. This series honored each deceased U.S. president in order of service. Rutherford B. Hayes, the 19th President of the United States, served from 1877 to 1881. He is best remembered for ending the Reconstruction era following the Civil War, and for his controversial election in 1876, which was decided by a special electoral commission. Hayes also worked toward civil service reform and attempted to restore public trust in the presidency. The obverse front of the coin features a portrait of Rutherford B. Hayes, designed and sculpted by Don Everhart. The inscriptions include his name, the title 19th President, and the years of his presidency, 1877 to 1881. The reverse, back design, which is common to all coins in the presidential $1 series, features the Statue of Liberty, also designed by Don Everhart. One distinctive feature of the presidential $1 coins is the edge lettering, which includes the year of minting, the mint mark P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or S for San Francisco, and the mottos E pluribus unum and In God We Trust. The coin was minted in three varieties: circulation strikes from Philadelphia and Denver, and proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, which were sold in collector sets. These coins are composed of a manganese brass-clad alloy, giving them a golden color, but they contain no gold content. In terms of value, most Rutherford B. Hayes dollar coins found in circulation are worth only face value $1 due to their high mintage and modern production. Uncirculated coins from mint rolls or bags are more desirable to collectors and can typically sell for $2 to $5, especially in higher grades like MS-65 or MS-66. Proof coins from San Francisco, which feature a highly polished finish, are valued slightly higher and usually sell for $3 to $7, depending on their condition and packaging. Rare error coins can be worth significantly more. Some Hayes dollars were struck without edge lettering, a notable minting error that occurred on various presidential dollars. These missing edge lettering errors can fetch $50 to $150 or more, depending on condition and rarity. Other error varieties like double-edge lettering or misaligned strikes are also sought after and can add considerable value. Next up, the Grover Cleveland dollar coin is a unique entry in the U.S. Mint's Presidential Dollar Coin Program, because Cleveland is the only U.S. president to serve 2 non-consecutive terms. As a result, he appears on 2 separate $1 coins, one for his 22nd presidency, 1885 to 1889, and another for his 24th presidency, 1893 to 1897. The coin for his first term as the 22nd president was released in 2012. The obverse, front of the coin, features a portrait of Grover Cleveland, designed and sculpted by Don Everhart. The inscriptions include Grover Cleveland, 22nd President, and 1885 to 1889. Like all presidential $1 coins, the reverse, back, features a design of the Statue of Liberty, symbolizing freedom and the spirit of the United States. This was also designed by Don Everhart and remained consistent across all coins in the series. A notable design feature of this series is the edge lettering rather than edge reading. Along the edge of the coin, you'll find inscriptions like the year of minting, mint mark, P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or S for San Francisco, and the mottos E pluribus unum and In God We Trust. For the Grover Cleveland 1885 to 1889 coin, standard circulation versions were struck at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, while proof versions were produced at the San Francisco Mint for inclusion in collector sets. In terms of historical significance, Grover Cleveland was known for his firm stance against political corruption and for using his presidential veto power more than any president before him. His commitment to fiscal conservatism and limited government earned him both praise and criticism. He won the presidency in 1884, lost re-election in 1888, and made a comeback in 1892, making his two-term service historically unique. Regarding value, the Grover Cleveland 1885 to 1889 coin is not rare in circulation and is typically worth $1 if it shows signs of use. However, uncirculated examples from mint rolls or bags can be worth $2 to $4, especially in higher grades like MS-65 or MS-66. Proof coins from San Francisco with a mirror-like finish generally sell for $3 to $6, depending on condition and presentation. Next up, the Zachary Taylor dollar coin was released in 2009 as part of the United States Mint's Presidential Dollar Coin Program, which honored each deceased U.S. president in the order they served. Zachary Taylor was the 12th President of the United States, serving from 1849 until his death in 1850. His presidency was notably short, just 16 months, but his earlier fame as a military general during the Mexican-American War made him a national hero and helped propel him into office despite having no prior political experience. The obverse, front, of the coin features a portrait of Zachary Taylor, designed and sculpted by Don Everhart. The inscriptions include Zachary Taylor, 12th President, and 1849 to 1850. The reverse, back side of the coin, like all presidential $1 coins, features the Statue of Liberty, also designed by Everhart. This reverse design is standard throughout the series and symbolizes the values of freedom and democracy. A distinctive feature of the presidential dollar coin series is its edge lettering. The inscriptions E pluribus unum, In God We Trust, the year of minting, and the mint mark, P, D, or S, are placed on the edge of the coin, rather than on its faces. Coins were struck at the Philadelphia Mint P and Denver Mint D for circulation, and at the San Francisco Mint S for proof versions included in collector sets. Zachary Taylor was a career military officer and earned the nickname Old Rough and Ready for his leadership style. He became the second U.S. president to die in office, passing away suddenly in July 1850, possibly due to illness or contaminated food. His brief presidency focused on preserving the Union amid growing sectional tensions over slavery, although many of his plans were interrupted by his unexpected death. In terms of value, the Zachary Taylor dollar coin is common and has low monetary value in most cases. Coins found in circulation are generally worth $1. However, uncirculated coins from mint rolls or bags, especially those graded MS-65 or higher, can be worth between $2 and $5. Proof coins from San Francisco, with their mirror-like finish and sharper detail, typically sell for $3 to $7, depending on condition, and whether they are still sealed in original U.S. Mint packaging. Next up, the James A. Garfield dollar coin was released in 2011 as part of the United States Mint's presidential dollar coin program, which honored each deceased U.S. president in order of service. Garfield was the 20th President of the United States, and his term was tragically short, serving from March to September 1881, just 6.5 months before he was assassinated. Despite his brief presidency, Garfield was a brilliant scholar, Civil War general, and respected congressman, making his coin a symbol of both promise and tragedy in American history. The obverse, front, of the coin features a portrait of James A. Garfield, designed and sculpted by Phoebe Hemphill. The inscriptions include James A. Garfield, 20th President, and 1881. The reverse, back, of the coin, like all others in the series, features an image of the Statue of Liberty, designed by Don Everhart. This reverse was consistent across all presidential $1 coins, symbolizing freedom and democracy. A special feature of this series is its edge lettering, rather than traditional reading. The edge of the coin includes the year of minting, mint mark, P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or S for San Francisco, and the mottos E pluribus unum and In God We Trust. The James Garfield dollar was minted in Philadelphia and Denver for circulation, and San Francisco for proof coins included in special collector sets. James A. Garfield was a strong advocate for civil rights and civil service reform. During his short presidency, he worked to combat corruption and end the spoils system. His assassination by a disgruntled office seeker, Charles Guiteau, shocked the nation and helped spur major reform in federal hiring practices with the eventual passage of the Pendleton Civil Service Reform Act. In terms of value, the James A. Garfield dollar coin is generally not rare and holds little premium in circulated condition, meaning it's typically worth $1. However, uncirculated coins in mint condition, MS-63 to MS-66, can fetch $2 to $6, depending on the market and the coin's grade. High-grade coins, MS-67 and above, can command higher prices, especially from grading services like NGC or PCGS. Proof versions minted in San Francisco, which feature a polished mirror-like finish and are sold in collector sets, are valued at around $3 to $7, depending on condition and packaging. Next up, the James K. Polk dollar coin was released in 2009 as part of the U.S. Mint's presidential dollar coin program, which ran from 2007 to 2016 and honored each deceased president in the order of their service. James K. Polk served as the 11th President of the United States from 1845 to 1849 and is best known for overseeing the largest territorial expansion of the country through the annexation of Texas, the Oregon Territory, and the land gained from the Mexican-American War, which includes present-day California, Arizona, and New Mexico. Polk also established the U.S. Naval Academy and pushed for major reforms, including the re-establishment of an independent treasury system. The obverse, front, of the coin features a portrait of James K. Polk, designed and sculpted by Susan Gamble and Charles Vickers. The inscriptions include James K. Polk, 11th President, and 1845 to 1849. The reverse, back, of the coin carries the common design used throughout the presidential $1 series, a powerful image of the Statue of Liberty designed by Don Everhart, symbolizing liberty and national pride. Unlike traditional coins, the presidential $1 coins have edge lettering instead of a reeded edge. This edge includes the year of minting, mint mark, P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or S for San Francisco, and the inscriptions E pluribus unum and In God We Trust. Circulating versions of the Polk dollar were minted in Philadelphia and Denver, while proof versions were struck in San Francisco and sold in collector sets. James K. Polk is often regarded as one of the most effective one-term presidents. He accomplished all of his major campaign goals during his 4-year term, including lowering tariffs, reforming the banking system, and expanding U.S. territory by over 1 million square miles. He didn't seek re-election and died just a few months after leaving office in 1849. As for value, most James K. Polk dollar coins found in circulation are only worth their face value $1 because they were produced in large quantities and are still relatively modern. However, uncirculated coins, especially those in high grades like MS-65 or MS-66, can be worth $2 to $6 depending on the condition and market. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, which have a mirror-like finish and sharp detail, are generally worth between $3 and $7. Next up, the James Buchanan, 1857 to 1861. U.S. $1 coin is part of the presidential $1 coin program launched by the United States Mint in 2007. This coin series was created to honor the former presidents of the United States by issuing $1 coins bearing their likenesses in the order in which they served. James Buchanan, the 15th President of the United States, served from 1857 to 1861, immediately before the American Civil War. The James Buchanan dollar coin was released into circulation on August 19, 2010. It is made of a manganese brass-clad composition consisting of 88.5% copper, 6% zinc, 3.5% manganese, and 2% nickel, giving it a golden appearance. The coin weighs 8.1 grams and has a diameter of 26.5 millimeters. The obverse, front, of the coin features a portrait of James Buchanan, designed and sculpted by Phoebe Hemphill. The inscriptions on the obverse include James Buchanan, In God We Trust, 15th President, and 1857 to 1861, marking his term in office. The reverse back of the coin features a rendition of the Statue of Liberty, a common design on all presidential $1 coins designed by Don Everhart. The reverse also bears the inscriptions United States of America and the denomination $1. The edge of the coin includes incused inscriptions, which may include the year of minting, the mint mark, P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and the motto E pluribus unum. In some cases, edge lettering errors or anomalies can increase a coin's value to collectors. James Buchanan is often ranked poorly among U.S. presidents due to his failure to prevent the secession of southern states and the onset of the Civil War. Nonetheless, his coin remains an important piece of numismatic and historical interest. Collectors often seek high-quality specimens of the Buchanan dollar in uncirculated or proof condition. Coins from the Philadelphia and Denver mints were struck for circulation, while the San Francisco Mint produced proof versions for collectors. Proof coins are usually struck with specially prepared dies on polished planchets, resulting in a more detailed and mirror-like finish. These are usually sold as part of proof sets by the U.S. Mint. In terms of value, circulated Buchanan dollars are generally worth face value, or around $1, due to their high mintage and widespread availability. However, uncirculated coins in mint condition, especially those graded by professional services such as NGC or PCGS, can fetch higher prices. Uncirculated coins can be worth between $2 and $5, depending on their condition and market demand. Proof coins, especially in pristine condition, might be worth $4 to $10 or more. Coins with mint errors, such as missing edge lettering or doubled edges, are highly collectible and can be worth significantly more, sometimes ranging from $50 to several $100 based on rarity and error type.